Hey everyone, and welcome back, I guess you could say, to the world's finest downhill bike challenge. In case you missed it, Cornelius Kapfinger, the man behind Intend, challenged me on building the finest downhill bike possible, and of course I said yes because I'm gonna beat him. He doesn't stand a chance, come on. And I thought I'd give you an update on how it's going with my build. Cornelius, on his end, he's been presenting us with a pivot frame and, to no big surprise, custom-made Intend suspension in red with DLC coating. It's all looking pretty good, but at the same time, it literally doesn't look good for him. I mean, come on, we have this here. And big steps, a fork is mounted to the frame. It's the Intend Infinity in 210mm travel, 29-inch chassis, titanium axle. I also have some really cool upgrades for it in the form of air cap and compression and rebound dials made in carbon, of course by Hop carbon parts. And for the headset, I have a Synchros angle set, comes with different cups, and also upgraded with the bearings from Ceramic Speed. And now you might think, why on earth would you run ceramic bearings in a headset? And basically, they are top quality bearings, so take a little bit of care of them and they will last you forever. Good bearings is always a good thing. So I also have Ceramic Speed bearings for the bottom bracket. Of course, this bike won't be ridden 10,000 kilometers, but yeah, good bearings are always good. For the rear shock, have the Intend Hover, and I ran the Infinity fork on my old Gambler last season and I absolutely loved it. So if the rear shock performs anything like that, it's going to be a blast to ride. And I'm really excited about trying out the all new carbon fiber Gambler chassis, of course. While we're here, also have a very light seat post from Schmolke, handmade in Germany, and the same goes for the saddle. It's a Tune Speed Needle 2020. It's a real classic in the cross-country world, but for me it will also do fine as a downhill seat. I mean, it even has padding. Gonna feel so luxurious, right? And what have we else? We have the handlebars, the Synchros one-piece combo. I've now stripped it from clear coat to perfectly match the raw frame. And the same goes for the crankset. I'll be running the Race Face 6 cranks with a Garbaruk chainring. And I've never ever dropped a chain in years on this. And I've never run a chain guide. Absolutely love them. And hopefully it continues like that. And while we're at the Drivetrain, it's not going to be just the finest downhill bike. It's also hopefully going to be the world's lightest race-ready 29-inch downhill bike. So we're going all in for weight savings. Even on the SRAM 7-speed XO1 downhill cassette, cut off this guard ring here just to save a few grams. And in the same theme, I also have a absolutely crazy rear derailleur. It's a SRAM XO1 also, but it's been upgraded with the Hop carbon parts tuning, so the parallelogram, the B-knuckle, even the pins in here are in carbon fiber. Also went for some drillium, feeling like it was 1999, just going for it with the drill machine. Love that stuff. And yeah, everything has to be light, so some very lightweight pedals, titanium axles and everything. It's the Mallet E. I actually think this smaller platform is really good, with the right shoes, of course. And what have we else? Yeah, grips. No foam grips here. I'll be running proper lock-on grips from Synchros. And as for the wheels, I had some help with this build and got wheels built by these guys. They run a wheel shop in Germany and they will build you anything from 990 grams carbon fiber cross-country wheels to, yeah, full-on downhill wheels. They are really good at it. And the wheels are based on Tune hubs. These are made in Germany, great quality, and they are laced up to DT EX 471 rims, World Cup down and proven. It's a bit more narrow than most 25 millimeters, but I actually think that will be a pretty good thing in the end. And as you can see, I'm running the Qashqai Pro inserts. And some of you might think, why run such a heavy insert if you're going for such a lightweight build? And the idea is simply that this is the wrong place to save weight on. I tried some other inserts last year and I had quite a few issues with them actually. For example, I cut a tire in a high-speed section and instead of protecting the rim, just everything rolled over and I still smashed my rim into some rocks. And of course, if the insert is basically just a foam sausage, it can roll and move. The Qashqai is placed much more securely on the rim and will offer great protection. So yeah, these are gonna be good. As for the tires, I'll be running Maxxis tires with a proper downward casing, maybe a double down on the front for one of the wheel sets. Because yeah, wheel sets. I will have one full-on 29er wheel set and a mullet set to alternate with. And if you don't know what a mullet set is, that is with a 27.5 inch rear and a 29 inch front. And yeah, to stop those wheels, this is something special. These are Trick Stuff Piccolo HD, as in heavy duty. That's the 4-piston caliper version, made custom in raw, so they are straight out of the CNC machine. And they look absolutely amazing. They are very light, but still has more power than most other brakes out there really. And also the lever feel is absolutely fantastic. You have 4 small ball bearings here and yeah, makes other brakes feel like, I don't know, old mechanicals with rusty wires or something. To go with that, have some Trick Stuff discs as well. I even have a 223 millimeter to alternate with if I want to, for example, for a really steep or long track. Nice feature on these discs is that the edges are chamfered, so they are really easy to fit into the caliper. Another cool trick part about this build is the bash guard. It's a Scott-specific model, and before you think that, oh no, not another standard, this is actually really clever because it sits on rubber bumpers to help absorb the impact, and hopefully this will save my ass a few times. Have some other small weight winnie stuff going on. This is some special shift cable housing, has aluminium strands inside it instead of steel like normally, so save quite a bit of weight there. And always when building a bike, I install these Capco foam liners, goes inside the frame, and inside here you put of course the cable housing and brake housing, so to keep the bike perfectly silent. A silent bike is a good bike. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just about to start building this thing pretty much. And with that, also beating Cornelius' ass.